We've got a couple things going for breakfast. First things first, awesome peak. Second, salmon for breakfast, excellent choice. I have demolished that salmon bowl, okay? And now you know what it's time for? Wait, it's over here. In the fridge. Look at that. Sparkling protein chemicalness. Kroger, or not Kroger. Costco exclusive. If you're a peasant, you don't have access to this. All right, it's 23 degrees. We're working on just, 5 hours of sleep. That's all we're working with today. Is it a good number? Is it a usable number? No to all of the above, but it's the number we have to work with. So can't really complain too much. Some people might be out there working on like 4 hours of sleep, or even worse, 3 hours of sleep. If you're hitting the gym on 3 hours of sleep, you are so psychosis. You need to check into a mental hospital. I think 5 is my limit. Like, I've tried on 4 hours of sleep, I'll do like one set and I'm like, okay, head to toe, I'm in pain. But 5 hours of sleep seems to be the sweet spot for me. It's like I'm just awake enough because I didn't even really sleep that much that I can ego lift. And then as soon as I get home, I can just crash and then get another 5 hours of sleep. It's great. Breakfast, 60 seconds in the microwave. Tastes miserable, but it's what I'm eating. It's a breakfast sandwich, by the way. Like sausage, egg, cheese, whatever. I love sausage in my mouth. All right, Chief Keef in the ears. The lighting of this gym, I think they like low-key, like look to the left. Look how bright that is. I know this is like new to you guys, but like I feel like I'm getting like flashbanged as I'm speaking. They like replaced all the lights for whatever reason. I was kind of hoping they would just leave them dim, because now my lighting maxing is just not gonna work anymore. So yeah, I'm gonna be looking real beta here soon because the lighting is just cranked. But anyways, first set, front shoulder raise. Let's build some delts. Why not? I'm honestly incredibly zapped. I have no energy or motivation, but we're still here because what else am I gonna do at 4 a.m.?
Time alone, and how important actually, time alone is. Time alone makes you see, first of all, who God is. Second of all, it lets you see who you are. And the third thing, it lets you see what will fit you, what will fit in your life. You need time alone to discover these things. And some people fight being alone. They fight being alone. They fight being single. They don't enjoy it. They just invite anybody over. You invite people over, you don't be like, just come on over, girl, come on over. Let's just hang out, because you're afraid of being alone and you avoid thinking.
I'm not gonna lie, the first set of the gym, whatever exercise you're doing, it just feels like you want to go home. And not because it's hard, because my joints are literally feeling frozen rock solid. Like, I don't feel good right now at all.
Time alone is important. Time alone gives you, first of all, God discovery. You begin to understand who God is. You cannot understand who God is in a crowd. And Jacob was left alone with God, and God called Abraham alone, and Moses went to the backside of the mountain and was alone. It's always when you're alone when God reveals himself. God didn't show himself to the Virgin Mary while she was in the crowd shopping with her girlfriends. When the angel showed up, said, Mary, you favored amongst women, you're going to have Jesus. She was by herself. Whenever anything significantly happens to you in a spiritual capacity, it happens when you are.
All right, 25s were a joke. Let's go jump to the 30s. Get a little ego-y in here. All right, I propped my, well, I guess everyone watching, up on top of the 85 dumbbell and the 95 dumbbell. People don't use those in this gym, so I think it's a safe call. But yeah, because I wanted to get a better angle.
I'm alone. Can God get you by yourself? Or is your life so cluttered with people and things that you're chasing and objects that sometimes people put on you, but sometimes you put it on yourself. because you're fighting from being alone. And now you got a crowd, and now you don't know who God is. Number two, you don't know who.
All right, we need to go to side delt raise. All right, now the goated, I almost said bicep. What is the muscle we're training? Shoulder delt raise. Sorry, I'm exhausted already. Not even exhausted physically, just fully mentally. I also woke up to a bloody nose, which was a very fun and enjoyable morning for me. I thought it was good for me, honestly. I woke up with a different colored pillow that I went to bed with. But here is the GOAT of all shoulder exercises. If you just spam these and a little bit of gear, you'll look great for the rest of the year.
The difference between where you are and where you want to be is all about mindset. The 1% mindset. It's the way you see the world. It's the way you face challenges. It's the way you think when times are tough. That's what makes the 1% different from the rest. The 1% don't waste their time. They don't let distractions pull them away from their goals. They don't spend hours scrolling through social media. They don't get lost in pointless gossip. They know what they want, and they are willing to put in the work every single day.
You ever listen to the genre funk and just wonder, is this even actually music? Or am I just listening to someone who accidentally pressed a bunch of keys on a keyboard? But it also sounds kind of sick when you're lifting with it and you feel like you're in an edit with like the exposure all the way on like 0 and you're just like, you know what I mean? There's two sides to that coin. There's one where it's like, if you're listening to that in public, outside of headphones, you need help. And then the other coin is like, if you listen to it while lifting, assuming you have headphones, then it's actually kind of nice. It's not bad.
You know, most people think that success is about talent or luck. They think that the 1% were born with something special, something that others just don't have. It's not about being the smartest person in the room. It's not about being the most talented. It's about consistency.
You're looking for that one guy who's strong, who's that pillar for the family in hard times. Make sure they look around and find you. These are the times right now for you to step up.
All right, I don't know how this angle is going to look. It seems kind of interesting. But here are the 25s. Wait, here are the 30s, not the 25s. I just retired the 25s for 30s. I need to change my funk. This funk is not. This funk is not hitting. My shuka.
That guy that can take anything.
Let them underestimate you. Work in silence. Stay focused on your path. And one day, my friend, it will all be worth it. There will be a day in your future that you look back on a day like today and you just smile because it was all worth it, because you believed in yourself when no one else did.
Average is the enemy. Success is your responsibility, and change can take place in an instant if you are willing.
30 smog. Easy too. All right, final thing for shoulders. Rear delt fly, but on a machine. Because I didn't feel like hauling around a bunch of dumbbells. Because I'm lazy. It's
where I think the real truth comes out. Because I think there are a lot of people who are very talented who can make it there. There are very few people who can deal with the pressure and the stress that happens when we're there.
You gotta win tomorrow. You gotta win right now. If you're passionate about what you're doing, keep going, keep believing.
You don't achieve worthwhile goals quickly or easily. They take time. They take struggle. They take relentless pursuit, day in and day.
We're upping it a little bit. It says 40 pounds right now. 40 kilograms, actually, I think. I hope. We're gonna go to 50 with the 5. Oh. All right, second set of this. 55 kilograms and a dream.
Ow, that's what it takes.
Every day I wake up, I say to myself, you have 2 options right now. Keep dreaming with your dreams or wake up and make it reality. I choose the second option, always.
You know, a lot of people go through life worrying about what could go wrong. What if this happens? What if that happens? You can't go through life like that. That's why I take on these challenges. That's why you see me take on fights that no one else would.
My philosophy is, why be normal when you can be the best? I don't want to be normal.
All right, the last rep, fully botched, but regardless, we did the set. All right, listen, final set. I've breached into the music genre that's just like goosh, 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 goosh. I don't know the name of it. I have no idea what it is, but it is unlistenable to, is that a word? Sure. In public, we'll say that. But when you're listening to it, you feel almost like, that's gonna sound real corny, you almost sound evil, like villainous. I can't wait for the winter arc, ooh. Actually, I'm extremely not looking forward to the winter arc, because then all this behind me at 4 a.m. is gonna be packed. Oh, that's too light. We switched the music genre, we've gotten stronger.
I want to make the difference. So everything I do, I want to make the difference. Because when I make the difference, I'm the best. And that is not arrogance, that is confidence.
Effort, dedication, work hard, because the talent is not enough anymore. And if you don't dedicate it 100%, you're not gonna reach the level.
We've gotten weaker. I'm gonna pass out. I've returned. We've got more reps to do. All right.
That edge where people do not like you, don't understand you, question everything you fucking do, you've arrived.
Following your dreams is a lonely, solitary, scary, dangerous pursuit. You can't wait for somebody to think you can do it.
$60 kilogram on the rear delt. That feels interesting to say the least. But we're done with shoulder day for sure. Boom! Now time for a little cardio action. Got the bad boy set up right here. Just pedal away. Got a great view. And actually, I'm lying this whole time. I don't use that at all. It's for sale if anyone wants it. I've just cranked my monthly shower for the week, or the month, I mean, whatever. And here's our breakfast so far. AirPods, car keys, unknown substance in here, just kidding, it's empty. And a pile of drugs. Not bad, right next to the car keys. But let's check out over here what we're looking at. I'm gonna be participating in 8 eggs for breakfast. That whole top 2 rows, these right here, they're mine. That just splashed all over the floor. Uh-oh, lot of shell on this one. Alright, I gotta stop doing that. That actually went everywhere. I'm gonna have to pause the video and clean up. Am I worried about cholesterol? No. Why would I even, what is that word? What does that one mean? 8 eggs in a pan? It's not even about the cholesterol numbers, it's about the protein numbers, okay? Is there a lot of sodium in here? Probably. Also irrelevant.
Subscribe to MickWiddd. If you haven't subscribed, then what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button right here. It takes one click, it's so easy.